Hey guys, welcome to the show. I hope you're having an awesome day. I hope everything's going your way. There's no Trey this week, but we have a guest host and we have an awesome guest. But first, I got to do a dumb.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me, Josh?
Yeah. I think he just here he is.
And messing everything up because that's what I do. Press the wrong button. My bad. Welcome to the show. And now I got a little time breakdown my define my rhyme, and then I wonder why I gotta be the biggest. Only if I can't fly. You got my sweet potato pie, and I wonder why. What am I doing? I gotta share this button. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to have them. Only if I mush them. I run it right through. I pretend like I'm cool because I'm not so, dude. Anyways, today's been crazy. Only if I be. Only if I know what I'm doing. I gotta pee. Yes, sirree. Ba ba ba. Now I gotta run the flow. You know what I'm doing forever. I never know. Ha ha. But now I get it when I buy ya. You know something else and I can't say hiya. Now I gotta turn it back, flip it back and react. The little times bust my Mac. Now I gotta run it back. Oh, what am I doing like this? Only if I can't flow, I reminisce the spit. Now I'm anyways, guys, guess I'm done. I gotta rearrange one thing, filling it, son. I know that I'll do the little things I do. Waiting back cause I'm so cool. Oh, dude. Anyways, well, welcome guys to the show. I hope you're having a good day. Um, that was my intro for the beginning. And now we're going to the real intro. Let me get over there. Bam. And 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing the button. Not pressing the button. Here it is. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. All right, guys. Now, actually, together now, I think I'm ready to go. See, this is what happens when Trey's not here to keep me in check. I just mess everything up, and so it's what it is. But hey, I just realized I am not Josh. There it is. There you go. Oh, so hi, Josh. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being our guest today.
Yeah, thanks.
And DJ Clay, what is up? Thanks for being the guest host today.
What's up, Scout the man? It's good to see you, fam.
It's nice to see you, man. Even though my camera is literally on your head
Yeah,
at the moment, so but I know you're there. So, um, but
I'm here.
anyways, yeah. All right, so guys, here it is. Your headlines of the week. I need something that sounds cool, but it doesn't need to be awesome. Just tell me a one sentence a description of what happened to you this week, and then I will. And then after that, we'll all share exactly what actually happened. And I'll start. I spent more than a car for kitchenware this week.
Wow. Guess I'll
Ooh,
follow that up. My favorite game that came out 12 years ago came out again.
Okay. What do you think, Clay?
ooh, ooh. Lots of deepness there. I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna say, is that what I think it is in the pool?
Awesome. All right. So, long story short, we spent more money on one of my used cars that I bought and on a whole new kitchen set of cookware that's actually designed to help you eat healthier. And I don't even want to tell you the number, but I just tell you that it's more expensive than one of the used cars I've had in my past. I would say it's more than 3 grand. So,
Wow.
um,
Oh, hold on. I gotta we gotta slow this crock pot down. All right, we got slow. So I'm imagining a machine. It's like it looks like a vault. You open up the vault. You put your beautiful slab of ribs, your perfect burrito. You put something really delicious in there. Shut the vault. You open it back up, and it's just a kale salad. Is that what the operation is?
that's how it feels. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it other than to tell you that No, it's just pots and pans and a food processor. It's a lot of stuff, but it again. The idea is it's all clean cooking instead of the stuff from Teflon pans and things like that. And so that's the idea. Long story short, I'm not here to pitch you things. And yes, that is correct, Sandy. Salad Master is what it is. And so there you go. Sandy knows what it is. But yeah, so that was crazy. But that's what happened with me. Josh, what do you think?
You don't have to pitch it to me. Don't worry, I won't be buying it.
I understand.
Yeah, that's way out of the budget.
I understand.
But no, a game that I've been playing since I was 12, so 15 years ago. And World of Warcraft. Game that I've been playing religiously since 12. Pretty crazy. The way they're keeping the game alive, they basically are re-releasing each expansion as they did so long ago. And my favorite one, came out this week.
Wow, that's it's World of Warcraft, right?
Is it being re-released in like 4K, or do they do some upgrades to the actual gameplay?
No, it's
the exact game.
Yep, it's built on nostalgia. So basically, the same way it was 12 years ago, that's exactly how they re-released it.
That's amazing. So my question for you, did you keep your characters, their cachet of goods from the original game, and can you upload them into this game, or do you have to start completely from scratch, new character with 0 XP, just go that way?
So last year they started the original game. So the game came out in 2004. Last year they decided that, hey, we're going to basically start over from square one. So back last year, yes, everybody started over from ground zero. And then now it's basically just an expansion where they add on to it and you just carry on in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's interesting the way they did that, and so people are like, oh yeah, and the thing is, yeah, they didn't upgrade any of the things, so you have to deal with the way that games were played 12 years ago, and it's annoying. So, all right, so what was in the pool, Clay?
What was in the pool? Well, I have a 2-year-old and a dog, and at any time, you never know what's going to be in our inflatable pool in the backyard. But this time, it actually was a candy bar. True story. It was an actual candy bar in the pool, and then which led to the question: where did the candy bar come from? And the point is, my wife actually has a stash of Snickers, which the little snack size kind, and my 2-year-old son found them and apparently decided he would pull the prank of ultimate pranks, where me and my wife were like standing there holding each other, being like, "What is that? You get it. No, you get it." And then I, of course, had to get it. And then whenever I did, much to my elation, it was literally just in bigger than fiction in my life.
Now, what's important to me here is what kind of candy bar was it? Was it a Butterfinger? Because if it was a Butterfinger, I might have eaten it out of the pool. It's.
Oh no! It was a Snickers. It was a Snickers. So
no, Snickers not worth the
sacrifice. And which I love. I love that you would eat a Butterfinger out of the pool. That should be another topic for another episode. Like to what extreme would you eat go for your favorite candy? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What did you actually eat out of the pool?
We're moving right past that right now. So if there was something in the pool,
we're in it.
Candy wise, what would you grab to eat? What do you think, Josh? Is there anything that would be just floating in the pool? It doesn't even need to be candy. If it was floating in the pool, you would consider munching on it.
If someone's paying me, and it's like a dare, maybe.
Okay.
But I feel like if it's a piece of chocolate, it's going to be
yucky,
melted, and especially, I don't know if you live anywhere hot, but
I do. I live in Texas.
Yeah, well, yeah, so definitely. I feel like a Butterfinger would just be
my whole pool would be just a chocolate pool.
Pretty much.
It would be a peanut butter and chocolate pool, yeah. Yeah. How How about you, Clay? Is there anything that you would be like?
Maybe like a
I
Jolly
mean,
Rancher, maybe.
a,
Oh yeah.
yeah. If it's wrapped, I
I mean,
can
they
see
would
that.
melt. I'm trying to think of like what would hold it. No, no, no. I mean, I
So,
think the rules of the game is that it's unwrapped.
oh, okay,
It,
okay.
it,
Yeah.
it's a piece of candy or whatever you want, but it's in the pool. It's been
Yeah,
it's been
because
compromised by
I was,
pool water.
I was about to cheat because I was gonna be like, well, if there was an air packed brisket from Franklin's,
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
$25 a pound.
I was
I'm eating that junk because I don't know how my son put it in the pool, but I ain't gonna sacrifice that because that's like a $200 brisket just chilling.
yes, yeah. No, I that I'm buying. That I'm buying. Maybe maybe like a carrot. I mean, because a carrot, I mean, it water's not going to hurt a carrot.
Yeah,
But then again, you're eating a boring carrot. It's like,
well,
what is that worth eating out of the bowl?
the other problem here is that you do have a 3-year-old and a dog, and so that water is going to probably be compromised. I know that I learned this lesson that my kid got some other kids sick because he had a bad situation at a pool once, and I freak out all the time now about that. I'm like, let's not put ourselves in that place. But anyways. Now we have a quiz. Clay, you're gonna go against Josh, and today's quiz is gonna be about phobias. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name a phobia, and you have to guess what it is. And I'm not gonna give you any options. You're just gonna guess what it is, and some might be easy and some might be hard. I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna go, and I'm not gonna be able to pronounce these right, so that's gonna be fun too. So I apologize beforehand to everybody watching the show, but it should be funny. So we'll start with Josh. Josh, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. The first one is going to be chromatophobe. Sorry, chromatophobia.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of have, I won't say an unfair advantage, but I have taken quite a few psychology classes, and I'm pretty sure that is being afraid of colors.
Okay. What do you think, Clay? Are you going to steal Josh's answer, or are you going to go with your own answer?
No, I'm gonna go with my own answer on this one.
All right. What do
It
you
is the fear of chrome metal.
think? I was, what would be a funny one is if it was the fear of being green screened. Like at all times, never getting in front of anything, so somebody can't green screen wherever you're not at. Anyways, that feels like that could be one, but the actual answer is the fear of colors. Point, Josh. Yes, good job, Josh. All right, the next one. This is for you, Clay. We're gonna stay in the. Oh, here, I'll give you a choice. Choose a letter. The start. Choose a letter, and that will be where your thing comes from. A, B, C, A through,
Let's
Z.
go with L.
L, okay.
Yeah, I got it. Let's go with L.
L. Let's see if there's anything in L. Oh, my camera. Oh, no, son. Son, stop. Thank you. Oh, there's only one. So here it is. It is lindonophobia. Lindonophobia. What do you think, Clay?
It's fear of there being no Lando Calrissian in Star Wars universe.
I feel like that feels right. What do you think, Josh?
Well, he definitely took mine. That was 'cause this one I don't. This one I don't know. I'm gonna say being afraid to land an airplane. I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the answer is fear of strings. Nobody gets a point. Good try. That was a good. I mean, you could get half a point, but I feel like it's not close enough. So, all right, Josh, pick a letter.
Let's go M.
M. All right, here we go. Is there? Oh, there's only one. Here we go. Megalophobia. Megalophobia.
Okay, I know this one.
Okay.
And this is being afraid of big things, large things.
Okay. What do you think, Clay? Do you agree with Josh, or you don't think he's right?
He's completely wrong on this one. It is, it is, it is a fear of the NES video game Mega Man.
The answer is being afraid of large things. But the truth is Mega Man is afraid of large things because the bad guys are always giant, and so yes, I like Sandy's answer, being the fear of Megadon. Yes.
So also a rational fear.
All right, so it is 2-0, Clay. It's not going well for you, but if you're winning, you are winning
comeback
by
round.
you're winning by style points. So if that makes you feel any better, but that's not going to win the game for you. So all right, pick a letter.
Help me get through college.
Pick a letter, my friend.
Why?
Ooh, I don't even. If there is a Y, all right, there is no Y, so I'm just going to pick. This one's great for you. Verbophobia. Verbophobia. What do you think it is, Clay?
I mean, it has to be a fear of verbs, or a fear of language, maybe. Fear of language.
Okay, and what do you think, Josh?
That sounds somewhere along the. I'm gonna say afraid of public speaking or something like that.
All right, I'm gonna say that you're close enough. It is the fear of words. I think both of y'all get the point. It is 3-1. Good job, Clay, coming back. All right, Josh, you ready for this? This will. If you get this one right, you close out Clay. If you don't, we're gonna give Clay another chance, and if he gets that one, he can get one more chance. Okay. Here you go. Pick a letter. Any letter.
Let's go.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, there's 3. Let's see.
That's a good one.
Yeah. This one is omaphyophonia. Omaphyiophobia.
This is clearly the fear of joining a fraternity.
What do you think, Clay?
Yes. Oh my.
I can spell it for you if you really like. It's OMPHAIO phobia. But yeah, it does look like a fear of sorority. There you go.
A fear of sound.
A fear of sound. Okay. So you're fine with yours? A fear of fraternities? Josh?
Yeah. I'll sandbag off of Sandy.
The answer is fear of belly buttons.
Oh, right. Da-da-da-da. Good job, Josh.
Why would you be afraid of belly buttons? What is it about belly buttons that are scary? Maybe the idea that something could pop out? Is that the thought process?
Yeah. And, maybe the Audi belly button is a scary thing, or any belly button for some is a scary thing.
Okay.
So
all right.
I don't know why.
All right, so it is 3-1. You didn't get it correct, so I am going to give Clay one more chance. If he gets this one right, he wins. He wins all out. You have no chance to stop him. Are you ready, Josh, to lose? Here we go, Clay. Pick a letter.
P.
P? All right.
Yes. Got to be like 100.
I'm looking for a good one here. All right. How about paleodophobia? Paleodophobia.
Okay. This one, I know it sounds like I have no idea what I'm talking about here, but it is a fear of the Greek food phyllodough. Phyllodophobia.
That's good.
And actually, some people think that what brought down Achilles was actually his fear of philo death, and that's why it remains today philodophobia.
Okay. What do you think, Josh?
Is this a fear of kissing?
No, both of y'all are incorrect.
Ah,
It's the fear of becoming bald and the fear of being around bald people.
Oh wow, that's intense. That's right up there with belly button. I mean, so clearly somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. It's a weird thing to be afraid of. I mean, I was for the longest time afraid of clowns. For real. Don't even.
I still am.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that called? What is that phobia?
I don't know. Clownophobia.
Clownodophobia.
Clownophobia. I don't know. I don't. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm desperately afraid of sharks.
I think that's just being a human being. Being
That's
afraid of
probably
sharks.
true too.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a name for that. There's probably a name. It's probably like something cool. I'm not going to do the research. I'm going to move on. So, hey Josh, welcome to the show. We were trying to figure out what you would do for a better year, and I didn't really give you a choice, so I just decided that scaring yourself would make everybody a year because you have a brand new show called The Unopened Files with our good friend Trey, and where you actually delve into stories people don't want to talk about because they're creepy. But why do you think that people need to scare themselves for a better year?
Why not? You know, when I came up with this show, the whole premise of I wanted to legitimately scare somebody enough into either creating finding a, and I'll just call it as it is, a weird side or something deep down inside you didn't know that you would find intriguing. And that's because I'm a complete weirdo. I'm drawn to the stuff. So I don't know why. I just am. And I think as many more people I can get on board with that, why not? Also, it's out of a respect type thing. So some of the stories we get into are about people losing their lives. And a lot of the times, the people who do these crimes get more attention than the victims of those crimes. And I think we need to draw a light to the victims more than we do the actual people who committed them. Now, as far as the paranormal stuff goes, that stuff's just interesting. That's cool. I honestly would love to just go out into a cemetery or somewhere and just do a live show.
I feel like you should do that every week. I feel like that's.
I would.
Yeah.
If I could find him. Here's the crazy thing. I was going to suggest to Trey that because he lives in Louisville and I'm like an hour away. And I don't know if you know of Waverly Hills, but Waverly Hills is there.
Clay might know.
So
Yeah.
I looked into it. It's $1,000 for one night. So that's out the window. But there is, if they want you to go with 10 people and like you can just go to wherever floor you want, wherever you want to go. And each person puts up $100. It's either that or you do a tour guide that costs $100, which might be fun too, but I'd like to go on off my own.
Yeah. That makes sense. I would think that finding something so let me explain something about this. I totally disagree with this statement. You don't need to scare yourself. It's fine. But I tell you, because here's the thing. I can't watch scary movies because I lose my mind. Like, you know how when you're in a movie and the dude's like screaming at the screen and you're like, what's wrong with this guy? That is me. Because the thing about movies is I get emotionally attached to the characters. It's the reason I like movies. But in scary movies, those guys die. And that does not work for me because I'm just like, oh, bro, don't. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just like, I'm the guy you want to watch a scary movie with because I'm going to jump at everything. I'm going to get freaked out for no good reason. And my buddy, for the longest time, for my birthday, he would come take me out to a movie and dinner. every single year for my birthday, just so he could watch me laugh at me for the scary movies. Terrible. He was an amazing friend, but hilarious. But the truth is, at that time, I needed to eat and I needed to go watch movies, and I gladly would do what I needed to do to make that happen. So, but yeah, not a fan of being scared. Clay, are you a fan of being scared? Do you like scary things?
Yeah. Personally, no, no. And so the history of Behind Waverly Hills actually is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm sure you guys touched on it in the show or planning on the show. But getting 10 friends together, $100 a head, there's your $1,000. That might be doable, for somebody's birthday or something, a little bucket list action. I can see that kind of that popping off. I mean,
Well, if you
hey,
actually, if you could get a show, then you just get the producer to pay for that bad boy and then move on. You know.
there you go. There you go. That all an angle. But no, to this day, my wife and I, we still sort of don't really watch scary movies. However, I, as a kid, was obsessed, absolutely obsessed with the unsolved mysteries. The da 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 da. And sorry, that's the theme song. Just everybody recognize that. But I remember I would watch it as a kid and like would immediately have to turn on all the lights in the house, like and for whatever reason, like never really got into like Pet Cemeteries or Hellraisers or any of those films, like, but for whatever reason, I was just captivated by unsolved mysteries. And the great thing about the format of that though is they cover like 3 or 4 different topics in the show, and would be like everything from alien abduction to it's a sad sort of like murder mystery kind of thing, and it just was like get your popcorn ready, get ready to get scared, and just have all the lights on ready. And I just heard that they actually have brought it back. I think I haven't caught any of it, but I'm really excited to sit down in my basement with all the lights on and eat some popcorn and watch the new unsolved mystery. So I love the concept of your show, and I know that it's a topic that's really near and dear to your partner's heart. So I mean, if you can ever scare him, that would also be a big figure out
That's
how
the
to get
plan.
that.
Is that your actual plan?
Yeah.
Is to try to scare Trey, Josh?
He will not go anywhere with me. Okay, he'll go with me as I yank on my camera. He will not go. Okay, I think he said he'd go if there were people. I don't know if he would go if it was just me and him. I'd go alone. Honestly, I have no fear. But my goal, my entire goal is to get him somewhere, just him and I, and do a live show somehow.
Wow. Okay.
We should start a GoFundMe. We should we should get that going. We should get that bad boy funded because I would appreciate Trey.
Yeah.
I think that's for good viewing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you can make it a special episode where you just have all GoPro cameras. But I feel like they've already done that, haven't they? Already done a TV show using the Wimberley place or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, like Ghost Adventures has been there. It's a hot area to not go if you're a ghost or paranormal investigator. I'm more into it for the history. I would like to see a lot of the like rooms, like the infamous rooms, the famous rooms where people did crazy things, the certain floors where people were. I think a lot of Lavillians forget that it's where a massive outbreak of a terrible disease was held. And if it weren't for that hospital, a lot more people would have died.
Wow. That's crazy to think about. Now, what is probably the scariest thing you've talked about so far on the show or planning to talk about on the show?
Okay, so last episode's Cecil Hotel.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who Elisa Lam is. That one was okay. It wasn't terrifying. She was the one that kind of was caught on camera doing a lot of weird things with an elevator, like hiding from something, and then she wound up in a water tank at the hotel. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah,
The
really,
for,
really smart.
I think a lot of people were freaked out by the first episode, where we talked about a ritual called the Devil's Toy Box, which is essentially where you build a box made completely of mirrors,
Nope.
and you go in and
Nope.
attempt to contact something.
Nope. Nope. That's not
Ever
even
seen one?
if somebody were like, "Hey, Jason, you want to go to the Devil's?" Nope. And you could just say, "Oh, nope, I'm good."
Nope.
Oh,
Dude, I'm good.
a room of mirrors? No, I'm good. I'm good. I like looking at myself, but nope, you don't box me in with mirrors. Nope. I like me, but I don't like me in all corners. That's creepy.
So have you ever been in a room of mirrors, like
Oh.
at the carnivals?
No, but I have
Yeah.
watched them on Birds of Prey, and that looked fun.
So
So-
basically, this is a entire box, ceiling, floor, every single side is a mirror, and you're in there for 10 minutes. Like you can't go in any longer than 10 minutes, and we talked about a bunch of different like stories and rumors of people going crazy. Supposedly, if you stayed in longer than 10 minutes, the devil would show up and flay you alive.
No, that's not good.
Um, yeah,
Bad
that was
day.
that. Oh yeah, to say the least. Second episode, the Black Dahlia, I'd say, is the most heinous one we've talked about so far. If you know that story, that one, and then not next episode, but the episode after that, we're talking about the. I always mess up the pronunciation of it, but the Omniville murders. We're gonna talk about those.
What's the anime bill, the one where all the
Yeah.
movies are?
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of people don't. Okay, so the movie complete is nuts. Not. I mean, it's somewhat similar to what actually happened, but it's a lot more heinous than the movies.
Ugh.
Actually, yeah. So, Trey's episodes, the ones that he picked, are more conspiracy based, and mine are more murder paranormal based.
That makes sense. Now, if you had to choose, like, is there any like murder paranormal combos that sound cool? Like
Yeah.
alien murdering
that's-
somebody, or
Well, not that far, but the last episode we did, Cecil Hotel, it's noted as one of the most haunted hotel, if not the most haunted hotel in America.
what?
And two infamous serial killers actually lived there, and one of them was rumored to have actually murdered there. So they think, and then the other one did a lot of satanic rituals. So
That's fun.
Yeah.
I know.
Yikes.
So now let's go to a more fun topic. You have children. That's great. I'm just playing. I tell you right now. I tell you that's one of the scariest things about being a dad is how poopy the diaper is going to be. You don't know how poopy it's going to be. You go to change it, and then it's just like it just squirts, and you're just like, oh, I didn't want
Oh.
that. It's not good.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I'm at the stage now where my son has started to learn how to stand and walk, and there's no more checking. It's running up his back. So
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. So we that's where we're at.
That's crazy.
It is the life we chose.
Yeah, I mean, I love my children, and I have a little daughter now, and she makes just as poopy messes as my son does. I guess I grew up not realizing that ladies go to the bathroom too, so I guess I wasn't ready for that part. That daughters would poop too, but she does.
Right.
It smells stinky, so that's a thing. But yeah, Josh, do you want to expand the show? Do you want it to stay in the place it is, or do you want it to become like a TV show? Or is there a thought there? Or are you just like, I just want to do a thing?
If okay, so if I was given the opportunity to, and they said, I don't know, somebody was like, hey, do you want to go around the world and investigate creepy areas or past murders? No, I would, in a heartbeat. Absolutely, I would take it up. Yeah, I mean the show is definitely on a rise. I've put a lot of money and time into it, so uh, definitely trying to get it out there. And I
That's
mean,
awesome.
for only being 3 weeks in, we're pretty steady right now.
That's awesome. Now, I do need to know: are you planning on doing a thing with Sandy here? Are you gonna have Sandy on the show, or are you gonna be on Sandy shows?
Well, we were on her one show.
Okay.
Not last week. I think it was 3 weeks ago. We talked about the Velisca axe murder. If you know anything about that, that was pretty gruesome. We talked about that on her show, and it was fun. Definitely fun.
Well, you need to talk to. This is it. You need to talk to Sandy about setting up that thing in Wimberley, and so she can come, bring some people, bring Renee, and all y'all could just all go. That's at least 4 people, so you just need 6 more that would come to your thing. And then the cool part is you could have 3 episodes of shows that all focus on the same thing
simultaneously. That is brilliant. You're right there. And then me and Scott will be there, and we'll freestyle through the.
Wait, Clay, what just happened
Yeah,
here? I told
know.
you I don't do scary things.
Listen, Scott. I don't miss parties, bro. Like this is.
Yeah.
Think about the checklist that you're going to get there. First of all, you're going to be in a place that you're never going to get all of your life. You're going to be surrounded by friends, maybe even a couple more. I mean, sure, they're probably going to be dead and spirits, but you'll be surrounded by them, and you'll get to see Trey scared. Check. Sign me up. Here's my check.
We also have you just came up with a new concept altogether. Is that scare parties where we actually do scary, where you freak yourself out and you get your own customized rap song about your scary situation.
It's like Scooby-Doo meets Unsolved Mystery. It's right there
with hip hop. That's all your favorite genres all into one thing. The scare party is what I'm calling it. The hip hop scare party.
Scare party.
Scare party.
Oh my gosh, you could have features by different, like by Jason and Freddy Krueger. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
And this could be for adults.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna. Oh yeah, no, I mean, sure, for kids, but not really. It's definitely for adults.
It's adult. And here's the thing: adults are going to pay more, and then we could have like a booze situation where you upgrade to booze. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can make some money here, Josh. Maybe we might have to talk to you about theming it. Maybe a unopened files party situation. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Well, this sounds like a great Kickstarter. Just base it on how scary of a place can we send Trey?
And we'll make it. Oh, that's it, Clay. We'll send Trey to scary places, and then we'll just make a whole album of rap songs where Trey has to beatbox them, and then we just make up songs in the scary place, and we record it all there, and then we release the album at the Wimberley place or wherever we go. And
we just crossed over to like 3 different genres. We have a TV show, we have a multi-podcast system, and an album.
This is called the metaverse, Clay, is what it's called.
This.
Yes, we've just created a monster metaverse, and maybe we can even have some TikToks that deal with this at the same time, and then we just build a full meta universe. It would be amazing.
So the possibilities are endless. Because then you could do like whenever like Trey jumps, whenever he gets scared, we can turn that into a TikTok dance. So
Yeah,
then there'll be all these 12-year-olds out there doing the
the
scary
Trey,
Trey.
the scary Trey. Wow,
Oh, he's gonna be
I
so mad whenever he watches.
yeah. When he watches this, he'd be like, "Really, y'all descended into just giving me a hard time." I feel like that's fair. I think that.
That's it's happens
Um,
whenever you go on vacation, whenever you're living
yeah.
the high life.
I mean, he gets a free trip to go do the fun thing. How's he going to complain? I don't understand how it's going to be an issue. But yeah, Josh, that's awesome, man. I'm excited for you. I was glad that I got to see y'all stuff and help you. I didn't even help you. I just helped you learn a new system so you can make your stuff cooler. So that was fun. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see what y'all do with the show. I think that it will be fun. Is there anything else you want to talk about other than your show? Do you have a new oh, wouldn't that be funny that you could then come out when you become super popular, then you can have your own customized scary computers that you release? Like Josh, you know, I don't know if that was
Yeah, I just build
That
a
didn't work.
computer that has a randomized timer to just scare you every so often. That would be fun.
Or
wasn't
it's
thinking of
haunted. You get a haunted computer.
All I hear is cha-chings, boys. That's all I hear.
you know, what was it? I was well, you know, that's a thing, right? Have you heard of haunted dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's a thing. People pay Clay
Yeah.
for a doll that's haunted, and they put it on like eBay, and then they tell a story, and then people buy a haunted doll. I'm not even playing. This is a thing. So, and I only know it because of a show I watch. They make fun of it, but but yeah, though that's a thing. So haunted computers. I don't know if that's a thing, Josh, but that could be a fun man. We're just throwing business
know,
ideas
right?
at you. Just you have to duck them like dodgeball.
You know.
now. This
I'm going to Shark Tank next week.
I'm just taking all our ideas, so it's fine.
Yes, get it. Get
I
it.
know.
You can have
I,
it. I don't have time for anything anymore. So it's like any good idea, I want to just give it away. Oh,
Yeah.
please.
Take my daughter's teething right now, so I don't feel like I have any time to do anything other than put cold things,
Put frozen things in her mouth.
Yeah, it's like, please just go to sleep, and then my wife threw out her back, so it's just like been a fun few weeks where I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm like everybody just needs to just chill for a little bit. I'm having breakdowns at the store. I'm just like, whoa. I don't know if I want Cocoa Pebbles, guys. I don't know if I want Cocoa Pebbles. Maybe I should get checks. I don't know. The person looking at me, tears are rolling down my eye, and I'm holding Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles, and they're just like, what is wrong? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Will I make the right decision? And they're like, bro. And I'm like, sorry, this has nothing to do with the Pebbles. It's different life issues altogether.
Actually, you're like, this has nothing to do with pebbles. This has to do with what cookware I have to use now to cook it.
Yeah. I can't
Like,
even.
you don't understand.
I don't understand. Nah, it's fine. I said Sandy actually said she's had a thing for 13 years, the same cookware. So from that same place. So they have like a lifetime warranty. So it's dope, but it's like really expensive. So, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm a cook. I can figure it out. I'll make delicious stuff. So I was talking about.
I was gonna say
have
you.
What?
I follow your Facebook, by the way, religiously for your food porn,
Yeah.
specifically for the dishes that you make.
Whatever I'm
Someone's
gonna
like,
make.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you throw down. You
Have you
absolutely
ever-
throw down.
Have you ever had Gordon Ramsay's perfect scrambled eggs?
Oh, I've seen that. I want to make
No, but I have heard about it. Wait, is this what the ones they put orange juice?
No. These are different. But the idea is that you actually take scrambled eggs, you put a little milk, you add a little cheese, and then what you do is you turn the heat on medium, you heat it up just for a second, then take it off, and you just keep on whisking it. And then you put it back on the heat, you whisk it, and then you take it off, and you whisk it off, and pretty much you end up with a consistency that looks like grits. But really small grits, and it like actually is the most yummy thing. And then he adds a little a little sour cream at the end with some chives, and it's delicious. But I usually add more cheese because
Oof.
forget that. And then it's just like a cheesy egg awesomeness, but it's like a weird texture because it's not like your normal chunks. It's like little tiny BBs of eggs, and it is very good. You put it on toast, and it just sits there. It's awesome. So I was telling somebody about that yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, you need to try this. It's very easy to do. It takes a while. Like you're taking like 15 minutes to make eggs, and you're like, why am I doing this? But once you finish it, it's definitely delicious. But it's just a lot of stirring. You're just stirring. Probably not 15 minutes. Probably like 6 minutes, but still a long time to make eggs. So, but no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I
literally wake up in the morning and I asked my son what he wants. He always wants eggs. So that sounds like a great idea to do the eggs. Because it's like, but like eggs for me, it's like I just make them like they're over easy. Then I put the cheese in, and then I flip them over and make a little easy egg omelet. That's like 4 minutes, done. So, but now I turn off the heat midway through, whisk.
Yeah. I like my dad. My dad just is like, forget the eggs altogether, or just put boiled shrimp and some grits.
Yes.
I'm not gonna fight you on this. That sounds awesome. If you want to make that for us right now, we'll take that. So
Pat Riley, I agree.
Yeah, I bet that would taste. I bet those eggs would taste amazing with grits, and that would be awesome. I don't know why I descended into chaos about talking about food, but I've decided that that's what I'm going to do.
It's my fault. I got you down that topic by talking about how amazing you cook, I think. Yes. Although I've never eaten your food. So my hope is next time that I'm in town, I'm going to swing by San Antonio way and get myself a fine Jason Scott of demand, some fine cooking. Yeah, although now it's going to be extra healthy, so
yeah,
even better, even more intense.
Better for you and delicious. I have like some salmon dishes. I'm not a big fan of salmon, but I'm working on some salmon dishes and things like that to try to. Your boy got to lose some weight. I need to stay around a little longer, so it's I have a 6-month-old, so she ain't gonna. There's not gonna be anybody to fight the boys away if I don't get in shape right now. So that needs to happen, and if I have to spend a lot of money on pans, then I'll do it.
That's right. Do whatever it takes for her. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like I'll make it happen. I'm just gonna make something delicious. My dad said he's gonna bring us all boiled shrimp and grits. So, all right, they're all in different places.
Yeah.
So Chicago, Kentucky, and San Antonio. You're going on a really long road trip, Dad. But everybody would appreciate it. So
yes, big time. Big time.
What's happening right now is I'm actually stalling because I definitely don't know where any beats are. So I'm trying to get that together. So Clay, you get to ask Josh random questions as I look for a video that I made. So, or talk about whatever you want. Oh, hey Clay, do you want to talk about anything? Actually, as I think about it. We just lost Clay.
I don't know. Did I just lose you? Yeah. Hold on, I'm coming back.
If he comes back in the outfit, I'm not gonna be ready for that.
I'm back.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Am I back? No, I'm spinning around. Can't hear me. That's good.
We can hear you. We just can't see you. It's just a black block. You were supposed to.
Great.
The time,
well, don't worry.
This is the time where you were supposed to.
I know
stall for
the opportunity that I have to talk, and now. Actually, you guys, you know what? I'm actually inside the devil's toolbox right now, and I've been in here for like a minute. I've been in here for a minute, and it's not so bad. It's not okay. Wow, you're not gonna believe what I just saw. Myself in a bunch of different directions. I'm excited. I got a new little project that I'm working on, and also would like to announce to the world here today with you and on this show is that Hip Hop House Party will be back this year for the first time since COVID hit our shores, and we will be at Lollapalooza and Austin City Limits this year. So, Scout, of course, I can't do it without you. You're my main guy. So, and I actually am going to recruit Trey. I want Trey to come. He's going to come and do Chicago, but I also want him to come out and do Texas too. So we're really excited to be back in action there and doing that. The real estate stuff is just crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's the same way in Austin. And are you in Kentucky, Josh, or just outside of Kentucky? Okay, yeah. So my family's still in Kentucky too, so they've been saying the same thing. The market is just absolutely crazy. So, if you guys were thinking about selling your house, yeah, you should probably do it. And then if you were thinking about buying a house, please wait. Please don't try to buy a house right now. The market is just too crazy.
Yeah.
That's
and then
crazy.
I have a new web series called In the House with Clay Stamper, which I go through historical architecture throughout the Chicagoland area, and I talk about the homes that were built, the architects who built them, and ways that they work in a modern society.
Wow, that's pretty cool. What made you want to do that?
So I was looking for ways to sort of like have a niche in like the real estate world, and one of the things that I've always been passionate about are old homes, like 100-year-old homes. I grew up in my grandparents lived in a 100-year-old mansion. They were just caretakers; it belonged to them, but that I swear was haunted. It's the old Porter Mansion, guy that owned Porter Paints, which is off of Brownsboro Road in Louisville, Kentucky. And anyway, very old house. Like, when you walk on the boards, they creak. You hear the radiator popping, like clearly haunted. Anyway, there was something about the ornate quality, the craftsmanship, the detail, the attention to detail that the people used in building those kind of homes that you just don't see in modern homes. And so I realized that Chicago is completely inundated with these homes, these 100-year-old homes, these 80-year-old homes that all had their own unique qualities. So I just wanted to highlight those for people who, may have never been around an older home, only are coming, newer builds from like the 80s and 90s, and wanted to just like showcase some of the unique nuances and things they could expect if they ever bought an older home, or if they were just thinking about it, like a bungalow or a Queen Anne style home or a four square. There's just so many different styles of homes that I was personally ignorant to, that I didn't know about until I got involved in real estate. Now that I am being informed, I just wanted to share that knowledge with people. And this seemed like an awesome way for me to cross over, doing that on my own YouTube channel, just doing it. It's me and my wife. My wife carries the camera, and I walk around and sound like a goofball talking about the passion. And, we're really excited. We got some homes lined up. We're going to be doing the Fannie Mae Mansion, which is for talking, looping it back into chocolate. Fannie Mae was one of the original chocolatiers before Milky Way, before Hershey's and all that. So, her mansion still exists. It's 120 years old now, and it's on the market for sale. And so I do a walkthrough and tell people, exactly about what the history of the home is, so that they know that they're not just buying a home; they're buying something historical significance that is likely haunted. Don't tell them I told you that, but 100 years old. I mean, it's seen some.
It feels like it would be. And this is, again, maybe this is where you actually loop in Josh and you just have Trey and Josh. This is what you do. This is what you do, Clay. What you do is on your YouTube channel, you actually have Trey get scared at a house that you have a property for, and then you sell Trey haunted properties. Just literally just feature each one and then sell your haunted properties.
That is. And I'm sure there's such a niche for it, like, because just like Josh, like there are people who are passionate about the paranormal. It's like to capitalize on that, there's a buyer for everything. Like somebody owns the Amityville house, they're happy as punch that they own it, and so there's something for everybody. It'd be really interesting to go and explore and hear people talk about their homes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know that there's many homes in Louisville that are reputable for being.
Yeah.
a number of them that I can think, and I'll send you a link. But and I'm sure they don't all charge a G for you to get into. Do a little walkthrough. Because but yeah, no, there's a lot of paranormal experience. Definitely,
That's fun.
I mean everywhere, but I feel like Louisville is one of those unique places.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I said, I know you have a bunch of projects on your hand. And again, thank you for taking time to be the guest host here with Josh today. I still have nothing, but hey, we'll just do it anyways. I'm gonna make up a rap using the things that we talked about today. Is there anything that we talked about today that you think would be cool to rap about? Bring that up to me now. Let's see. I'm looking for stuff. Give me a second. All right, anything, Josh? Anything we talked about that you think would be funny?
If you could throw something about ghosts in there, you know, I know you. I know you find ways to throw anything and everything in there. So
This might be it. Let's see. Is this it? Nope. You're looking for a website. Yes.
I know that puppet. I've seen that
Yeah.
puppet.
That's Famous Puppet. That's he has his own music video. So not what I wanted. That's fun. Let's see. I'm trying to find something that I can play on here, and I have nothing. So who cares? Let's just do it without it. So all right. So we talked about horror things. What else did we talk about, Josh?
we got houses, ghosts. I believe we talked about some games a little bit, and just a bunch of stuff, man.
Oh, I forget you have control of it too. I'm like,
Warcraft
what's
I know.
happening?
there.
I clicked on
We got-
accident.
We got Scaring Trey in there. We got diapers, different levels of diaper changing.
Yeah.
We got
And definitely can't
Yeah,
forget
we-
our
we-
multi-billion
whoa,
ideas.
yes, exactly. Our multi-billion-dollar idea of multiple podcast, TV shows, and a record album. So
Yes.
What
Wow.
problem there?
The Scared Tray metaverse is what I'm calling it. And so since I don't have a beat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a free verse poem for you guys using the things that we talked about. So this should be interesting. Not sure how I'm going to do, but we'll try. Now you see that we can talk about things that are cool, that are fun, but poop mostly if pools, I think. If I think about chocolate or Butterfingers, would I eat them? Yes, I would eat them because they're delicious. Even if it's in a pool where there might be poo. That would be weird because I don't know what to do, but I wait for a dream or I wait for a thing that I still can't see. All I know is that we're going to scare Trey, yes sirree, with a simple show and a podcast and a TikTok channel and other things. We call that the Trey Metaverse. It will be very fun and great. We need everybody to watch the show today. To pitch in $1, 1,000 people, we can then go to Wimberley and scare our wonderful friend within a friend. See, he will be himself, but a ghost within himself, where the ghost holds the self that is scared. So it's amazing when it comes back down, and yes, Trey will be in his underwear, unaware of everything that's happening to him and his friends, and Josh will be recording it all over again and again and again, where we have multiple seasons of fun times without rhymes or understanding why I cry, but I don't know hi. How are you? I like to make food with very expensive pots and pans. But I know that my dad can also help, as we can make shrimp and grits without the plan. And Gordon Ramsay sitting here screaming at me going, please cook those eggs more tastily. And I am waiting back, but I do not know. If I have to watch a scary movie again, I don't know if I can do it. Yes, I can. But I'm getting older now, so I'll probably just have a heart attack and die, which would be very terrible if I really don't want to know why. But I would then become a ghost and haunt the movie theater within the time that makes makes me understand that I don't even know what I'm doing if I'm here or there, or where or there, or what I'm talking about. If it's all the same, this is a weird thing to do. I'm losing my brain. Is there anything else I need to use in this poem? Just say it out loud. I'll just use it as I know them. Anything else, guys? Please just say me something so I can keep on going without ever bumping or bumping. I'm waiting, Clay. Just say it out loud, bro. You know how this works. If I don't understand that, I will never twerk on a video if I am a jerk, but I am a jerk, so that's okay. What, Trey? What, Clay?
You're not a jerk today. In fact, I think you're super fine and truly one of a kind. You are super duper sublime, Mr. Scout the Man, and I know I'm mine. Right here tonight, you just rock this show. You've been rocking for a long time. Boy here, no.
Oh, there you go. There's a very silly free verse poem, and then Clay ended it with a cool rap. So at least somebody looked to like blah 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 blah. Thank you guys for watching the show. We really appreciate it. Let's make sure that you go. If you're looking for a new website and you want to be able to get something awesome like Flows4u.com, go over to nomadweb.design, our amazing sponsor. We have a new commercial coming out for them here in the next few weeks, so you'll see that. But hey, if you want a new website with an amazing designer that can help you out, nomadweb.design is the place to go. Again, if you're looking to be on this show, send us an email at flows4upod@gmail.com or go to our website, flows4u.com, and send us a message in our contact screen. Go check out all our social medias, like and subscribe this show if I ever put it on a podcast. But if I do, you should do that. And then come watch our next show next week, which will be really awesome. We're not having a Thursday show. Next week will be a Friday show, but we have the Merritt family, which is pretty awesome. They do a motivational coaching show on Thursdays, so it's hence the reason we're not going to do it on Thursdays, but it will be a great show. So and Trey will be back. I hope that he makes it through his vacation, and that is it. Clay, is there anything I'm forgetting? Though you don't know because you don't do the show.
I have no idea. But listen, everybody, enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there. Josh, it was very nice to meet you. Good luck with the podcast. Hit us with the digits on the podcast real quick.
Oh yeah. Tell us about the show.
Yeah, it's called Unopened Files. So just Unopened Files on Facebook, Spotify, any podcast service you use. We have a YouTube. So those are our three main. And like I said, we make one every Tuesday, 9:30 EST, 8:30 CST. So stop by.
They have a pretty. You have a mediocre guest host, so a mediocre co-host, so that's fine. You have to pull your weight. I understand. But it's an awesome show. If you want to get scared, that's the place to go. Go to the Unopened Files on Tuesdays, and that will be great. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up on the show today. Showing up on the show. I'm just stalling to press the buttons, and I don't even know where the buttons are. So that's where I'm at right now. But all right, guys.
So the show will never end.
I was about to say, Clay, I was about to make you do Trey's ending, but we're not doing Trey's ending because we don't have anything. So have a great, awesome night, guys. Y'all are amazing. Here's. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all of your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, Flows for you, Flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say Flows for you, Flows for you. This is what we do now. This